Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. This is my outfit of the day. This is what I wore Saturday night, my leather dress, to my brother-in-law's birthday party. I thought I would share it with you guys since I came home and went to sleep. I didn't record anything, but I went ahead. I filmed this tutorial earlier for the eyeshadow look. I hope that goes well. If you don't see it, I will redo it on this camera. I recorded it using my Canon Rebel. And you guys know I really suck at that camera. I'm still learning it, and it doesn't autofocus, so I'm not sure how the quality of the video is going to turn out. But if it goes well, then you guys will see it. If not, I will redo it with this camera. Anyhow, let me go ahead and show you what I wore, and I'll be back to tell you what it is. And if you want, lately, I can't even talk this morning, I'm so sorry. Lately, I've been uploading pictures of my outfits onto my blog, so if you're interested in seeing like full-on shots of what I'm wearing instead of just a video, then I'd encourage you to go over there. I always put the link down below so you can go check it out over there. Anyhow, alrighty. Okay, so my shoes are my new Calvin Klein, I don't know what to call them, shoes. I love them. I bought them specifically for this dress because I didn't think patent leather would work well, and all I had was patent leather. This dress is from Armani Exchange. It's got leather up here, it goes all the way down, it's got two pockets and some pleating here. And then it's got these kind of very stretchy inserts on the side. It feels almost like a scuba material. It's kind of weird, kind of different. And then back here it's leather with a long zipper, and then leather skirt. But I'm really liking this. I didn't think I could pull it off in the summer because it's so hot, but I wore it at night, and I really and truly did not have any problems with it being too warm for it, so I like that. I think it would look really cool if you wanted to wear it like during the day with a white blazer. Mine was right down the table, but it's gone now. So it would look really pretty like that for during the daytime. Anyhow, it's one of my favorite new dresses. This is the only thing that my husband really does not like this. He kept putting it down because he says it balloons out too much and that's not very flattering. He says it does it here too. But I like it. I like the shape of it. Anyhow, and then my bracelet is from Love Culture. I ordered it. I ordered a tank, so the bracelet I ordered with it, but it's just a black. It's really stretchy. I'll show you guys. See, it's like a stretchy black bracelet, but I like the spikes. I thought the spikes were cool. So there's that, and then just my simple wedding rings. I think the dress is like so kind of out there, not really out there, but it's so kind of in your face that I really didn't want to fuss up with too many accessories. So just a simple bracelet and then my wedding rings, and that was it. I didn't want to do a necklace or anything like that because I think it just kind of takes away from the actual, the dress itself, because it's just so, I like it. It's really pretty, but it's so different. And then for my face, for my makeup, I'll go over that really quick with you guys. I have on MAC's New Dimension eyeshadow in Havana. I apply it wet, some Cork, some vanilla, and a little bit of Brule because I brought the shadow up too high and I needed to get it down a little, so I put some Brule up there. I've got Stila's blush on. It's the Stila Custom Color Blush in pink. I think they have an orange one too, but I just wore the pink. And then I've got Revlon's Soft Nude lipstick on. It looks like this. It is one of the only nudes that I like, that I find wearable for me, that's not too pale. So that's that. And then I do have MAC highlighter on, Lightscapade Highlighter, and then I do have Tarte's Bronzer on just to kind of contour, not really to bronze, just to contour more than anything else. So that's that, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Check out the pictures on my blog. I've been, really uploading those, and then also posting them on Chicktopia too. Just kind of having some fun with that. And what else? Yeah, that's it. That's it. So hopefully you guys are doing well. I know I get messages from people from time to time that are just like, you know, hey, I'm doing good, how are you, blah, blah, blah. And that's always neat because I like to, you know, a little bit more interaction than just me talking to a camera that I think is a bunch of friends. Anyhow, that's that. Oh, my son's baptism is coming up, and I told you guys I would share some ideas on video about that, so hopefully I can record that tomorrow morning. And also, I've had a request to do a video on how I eat out at a restaurant with children, with babies and with, you know, my daughter, so I will definitely do that. The key, I think, is just to keep them occupied. So as many gadgets as you have, the better. Your cell phone, the better, but you do have to monitor the volume level and their volume level. So you have to be mindful that you're not the only people in the restaurant. There are other people eating too. One of the biggest things is when one of my children began to cry. My daughter doesn't do it anymore, but my son, when he gets a little upset and he starts to cry, we immediately pick him up and leave. We don't sit around and let him whine, you know, or wail or anything like that. We pick him up and, like, we're out of there. My husband will go outside, or I'll go outside with him until he calms down. Just because, you know, you don't really want to be eating your food and having, like, a screaming, wailing kid in the room with you. It's, you know, it's a little inconsiderate, and we just tend to, you know, take him outside until it passes, and then once he's done, he calms down, we bring him back inside, and he's usually, you know, a lot better, a lot calmer. So that's how we, you know, as far as the noise level is concerned, like how do you deal with your children when they throw a tantrum or anything like that in public, we tend to just pick them up, take them out. One of the biggest things that I've done, and that my husband's done too, is to put them in the car, turn the car on, and walk away. Not walk away, I don't mean abandon your children in the car while it's running. It's running, so they're comfortable. You do need to put them into their child seat so they're restrained, strapped in. See, this is a video that I should be doing this in another video, but I get carried off on tangents. You do need to make sure that your children are strapped into the car seats itself, because you don't want them to get out and maybe, you know, mess with the car, or put it in drive or anything. But they do need to be restrained, and you walk away so they can't see you. So like what I would do is I would stand on the back part of the car where they can't turn around and see me, but they're safe, and I know that they're safe, and I would just listen. And a lot of times my daughter would wail for 5 minutes, and then she would calm down, and when she'd calm down, I'd go back and say, are you ready to join us? If you're ready to join us inside and behave, then you can come in. If not, then you're going to stay in this car until you calm down. And it was just that method of kind of ignoring what they were doing and telling them this is unacceptable, and until you learn what is acceptable, you're not going to be allowed to join the family again. And now my daughter, when she, like the other day, she went with her aunt to the Children's Museum here, and I went to work with my son, and in the afternoon when I went to pick her up, she told me, I missed my family. I miss my family so much. And that's what, you know, eventually would happen. I would take her out to the car, and she'd be in trouble, and then she would say, no, I don't want to go in the car, I want to stay with my family. Well, are you going to behave? And eventually it got to the point where I didn't even have to put her in the car. She would just, you know, it was me getting up and saying, let's go to the car, that would snap, and she would say, no, I want to stay with my family, I'm going to be good. And she'd calm down, and, you know, we'd move on past that. But that is kind of, you know, my son's a little too young to really understand that, but I know we did it with my daughter. Really, I think she was about 1.5 when we started doing that with her. And it was actually my pediatrician who suggested we start doing that, so that works for us. Anyhow, that's just a little tip, or 2 little tips, maybe more than 2 little tips, whatever. Anyhow, I will definitely share that video pretty soon. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.